Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Now Fields going to throw on the first play.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Extend. Here we go. Easy. Turn. Up. Chip square. Hey, Ken. 11. Hey, 551. Go.
Fields now to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release, so this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Out of the gun, Fields. They'll get this out to Genty. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Here's the Raiders punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Taken in at the 11. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now. 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Panther 11. Get it.
Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. This is taken at the 10.
A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt.
And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3-and-out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us coming on, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
You would
if not have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3-and-out. I went 3-and-out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 35.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. First and 10.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
West right there. Chimps left. 11.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Through the middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 44 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7-0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they delivered.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He gets 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
And the Colts first down.
On first down, it's Lane.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. He'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
That's complete to DK.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Colts.
Back to throw here.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Seven Pirates.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
19 tight.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 17 yards out.
And the Colts have got it back to within a score.
Point after here coming up. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Colts 7.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
At the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, got the what? Hey, check. Right.
On first down, it's Genty.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. I think he got a yard to the 41.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
Here we go. Right.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Look, shot. Green 9. Angel. Right.
Here's Fields. Working downfield, he's got Thornton.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Dante Thornton, 29 yards. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Lane. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second down and 6 now.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down. And
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19 traffic, Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions. Go!
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. Set.
On the give, Genty.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Open man down the field. This is Mitchell.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneers.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he takes it in for a Colts score.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
His kick
The
is
point
good.
after is good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Monday.
Now it's Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
When you're not, you're not.
I see.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Fields.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Channing Tindall.
Coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. And that is incomplete here.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Mustang 19, 2. Cowboy 18, Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 4th down.
He'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Here we go. Sit high.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on rips like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
No mind. Chip slip. Out. Green. Hey. 551. Sit high.
Now Fields.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
It's not quibbling about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Sit high. Hey, never mind. 551. 551. 12 go. 11, 11, 11. Sit high.
From the gun, here's Fields. That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Going after right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC divisional round.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second and 2. A short one there, caught by Warren. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
18, 5 years.
To second and 10.
Mustang 19 Lion. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the sticks.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up fourth down.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. 79, 19 sight, 7 Pirates, 7 Warriors, 7.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
18.
First down,
Mustang
Colts.
19. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it's a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that went too far in front, and he couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to the QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25.
42, Colts 17.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
A short one there, caught by Warren.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up
Second and a couple.
at the 43-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Raiders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The second down pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
121 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
Here we go. I'm good. It's all right.
They'll go again with Genty.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. Well, we have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here's the Raiders punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Down the field, he's got Warren. And he's getting a touchdown, but he's got the first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down,
19
Colts.
right.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Lane. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Wide open receiver complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now back to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Tyler Warren there to make the grab. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Raiders 42, Colts 24.
kick it away after the touchdown.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
No mas, no mas. Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Still 15 yards to go, second down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Nelson. Mayday. Right.
Fields now to throw. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 19 windy. Here we go. All right.
Once again, it's Genty. Well, he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Raiders are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
And he's got to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
76.
2nd and 1. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lion. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete to DK. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And from right sideline is complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And the Colts, first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Panther and 2. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Check out.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Colts!
Adnan Mitchell.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up.
That keeps the score. Raiders 49, Colts 30.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. 19 instruction.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
On 3rd down, here's Genty.
They find some open field here.
And he has a big gain inside.
Woo!